All right, welcome back to Cooking with a Veteran. As always, I'm your host, Dave Rogers. And I want to say to all my brothers and sisters out there, wherever you are, whatever you're going through, know that you're not alone. Know your story isn't over. Know your worth. Know that we love you, we care about you, we're thinking about you. All right, so today, it's kind of a gloomy day. Not raining, but cloudy overhead. So I'm going to go ahead up today and I'm going to make me one of my favorite things, chicken soup with dumplings. Ooh, let's get into it. Start by cutting up my onions. Again, you know me, I like big chunks in any one of my soups. All right, I got this nice whole chicken from my friends over there at the Tennessee Craft Butchers. And I'm just going to take it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the back. Some salt, some pepper, nice shake of paprika, a little bit of adobo, flip that over, some more salt, pepper, paprika, and a little adobo. And I'm just gonna rub that in. All right, I got my Dutch oven nice and warm here. I'm gonna add in some of the blood orange oil that I brought back from my friends over there at the Olive Tree in Long Island. All right, once the oil has a nice shimmer to it, I'm gonna take my chicken and I'm gonna start by facing it. Look at that sizzle. Face down, I just kind of wanna add a sear to the outside. All right, once it's slightly brown on that side, I'm gonna flip it over and let the inside brown some. Now, I'm not trying to cook the chicken just yet. I wanna make that sear, that brownie, because I'm also building a roux for my base. All right, now that I got my roux going, remove the chicken, put that to the side, and I'm gonna throw in my onions to start sauteing up the onions. All right, and while the onions are sauteing up, I'm gonna cut me up a little bit of Anaheim pepper to add a little bit of kick to my soup. Not too much, I just want a little kick to it. All right, so you can see the onions are sauteing up nicely. Gonna add in my Anaheim pepper and some garlic from my friends over there at the Bell Buckle Cafe. All right, now that the vegetables are nice and sauteed up, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna deglaze the bottom with a little bit of Belgian white. Throw back in my chicken, cover with a little bit more of this Blue Moon Belgian white, and I'm gonna let that cook on top of the stove for about 40 minutes, checking on it every once in a while. And you might notice I'm using a whole chicken. You don't have to. I like the flavor better with the whole chicken. And once it's all cooked up, I could tear the chicken apart and just fall right off the bone. I like the bone, and like I said, it just adds a better flavor to it. All right, now I'm gonna cut up my vegetables. And again, I like them big. Some carrots. Gonna add in some parsnip, some celery, and some leek. Look how beautiful that looks. All right, and while the chicken is cooking up, I'm gonna start prepping my drop dumplings. And I'm doing leek drop dumplings. I'm gonna add that to my flour, some baking powder, a pinch of salt, some pepper, a little bit of parsley. But this time I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just going to tear the chicken apart. All right, look how beautiful that looks. Time to add in the vegetables and go ahead and cover that with some nice chicken broth. And I'm gonna let that cook up for another 30 minutes. All right, and while the chicken is finishing up, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start on my drop dumplings, 2 tablespoons of butter, 3/4 cup of milk, and I'm just gonna mix that together until it makes a nice consistency. All right, the soup is coming along beautifully. Time to add in my dumplings. I'm just gonna take a spoon and drop them in. And I meant to tell you before you add in the dumplings, make sure you have a good amount of water because they're gonna soak up that water. All right, and the soup is nice and cooked up. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw this in the oven uncovered because what I wanna do is I wanna create a nice crust on top of the dumplings. All right, the soup is done and look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that came out. Let's give it a try. Tastes great, absolutely amazing. I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Cooking with a Veteran. Please make sure that you like, share, and follow. And until next time, hoorah.